Welcome back to They Did What? Your source for the internet's craziest, most entertaining stories, where I go with them, analyze them, and most certainly make fun of them. Today, gonna go over a story titled, I found out my sister slept with my fiance, and I'm not sorry about what I did after. And guys, this story, well, to put it bluntly, we got ourselves a catfight story. Nothing better than a catfight story. It's about a gal, she's 30 years old, been with her fiance for 10 plus years. She says since high school, so probably 12 plus years. They're all set to be married in a few months. And lo and behold, she finds out from the worst possible place that her sister, who she claims she's been close with her whole life, was sleeping with her fiance. Real nice, huh? Nothing like the crap sisters can do to each other. And understandably, she handles it accordingly. However, that is just the beginning of the catfight craziness scenario type of situation here, in which it gets way worse later on. However, our girl here handles things well, and you're going to see how this whole thing goes down. Now, I'll be going to go over here, guys, just to show you, sadly in life, you can't trust anybody. Even somebody that's your brother, your sister, and all that, you still have to pay attention because you just never know. It is amazing what jealousy and envy will do. Even to the people that you think you're the closest to, they can stab you in the back. But our girl here handles herself well, as you will see. So it starts off, says, 30-year-old woman here. I have a sister who's just a year older than me. We always, giant letters, always, have had such a good friendship and relationship, so finding out about her is one that really hurt. She might as well have just stabbed me in my heart. On top of that, I've been with my fiance since high school, and we've always been with each other through thick and thin. We were going to get married in a few months. Okay, she's been with him for like 12 plus years. They're going to get married. And this happened because of her sister, who she loves so much. How nice. I had no idea why on earth they did this to me. What's even worse was that our mom knew, and out of fear of getting involved, my sister apparently begged her not to say a word. My mom didn't tell me anything. Gee, thanks, Mom. We can see who the favorite child is. Thankfully, my dad wasn't having it, and he spoiled the beans to me, and I'd never been so angry in my life. Well, at least the dad has some integrity. Maybe that this girl here is the result from a different father. Not only did I kick my fiancé out and throw out his stuff, some of it is in the trash right now, but I decided to hurt my sister in another way. Why not do the same for my fiancé? Simple, she's my sister. We've always had a good relationship until she decided to ruin it months before my big day, which I allowed her to be my bridesmaid in. You don't do that to anyone, let alone your sister, your blood. I agree. But I have heard stories and seen examples in my life, people I've known, of sisters just the level of jealousy and spite and being vindictive and all that is just unfreaking real. Especially stepsisters. But in this case here, they're supposedly blood sisters. My sister's big on gardening, so when she lost her dog, she made a garden for him. I knocked on her door. She didn't know that I knew, and of course, I played nice. I moved on to what she did with my fiance, and I slightly damaged her garden. She says in parentheses, I honestly just crushed a couple flowers. Am I sorry? No. Her excuse sent me over the edge. It just happened isn't a reason. Her sister has been effing her fiance, the guy that she's been with for since high school, and her answer is, it just happened. No, it doesn't just happen. Again, more shit from the Hobag handbook here. It's ridiculous. Or, it was a mistake. You don't do that in general, let alone to your own freaking sibling. Someone you supposedly got along with so well. Sleeping with my fiance just happened like that, I guess. I told her I didn't want her speaking to me anymore, and I also didn't want our mom to speak with me as well. My fiance won't say a word since I threatened to call the cops if he ever went near me again. Yeah, I made my sister cry and scream at me, but I generally feel like I should be the one crying. You're darn right. And notice how the sister's already playing the victim here. Now, she said the sister made a garden for her late dog. I don't know if the dog is buried in there. It's just a garden, a memorial. And I love pets and everything like that, But she said she stomped out a few flowers. But that sister of hers deserves an ass whooping. But we're not done yet. She knew how important getting married was to me, and now I can't experience that. Pair that with the fact that I had to hear this from my dad, not my bum excuse for sister or fiance. Hell, even my own mother didn't say a word to me. It's like she let my sister run her. Well, I'm going to be talking to the mom after this. She says, fuck you, Tia. Fuck you, Logan. If they ever see this, I'd be absolutely delighted. It's funny in the comment section. Everybody's repeating it. F you, Tia. F you, Logan. Now she adds on here saying, since many people keep bringing it up, I'm upset that I lost a relationship I've always put 100% into. I was excited to get married, of course, but then this news came out. It really hurt me. I didn't want to believe it at first. I almost thought my dad was pulling my leg. Later, it turned out to be true. I swear I have trust issues now. Well, who could blame her? But don't worry, we're just getting started here in the story. And she also says, thanks again for the suggestions, y'all. It's helping me feel more confident in exposing them. I'm just a bundle of nerves right now because I know the shit is going to hit the fan again. When I do so, I'll try my best to come up with an update. I mean, it's the least y'all deserve, haha. And she also says, when I decided to hurt her, it's because I kind of ruined something so meaningful to her. I feel like for most people, besides on here, that would be a bit far. That's just how I feel, though. I understand it's not what you guys wanted. Clearly worked a bit through this, and she thought I was so damn psychotic for that. Like I said, I don't feel sorry about hurting her that way. And, this is fresh for her. It's raw, so her emotions are all over the place. But you can't blame this chick for losing it. Her sister's hooking up with her freaking fiancé. And you can't blame her for kicking her guy out. I have no problem with this. Situation was reversed, and the guy found out that his fiancé was doing the brother or something like that. Yeah. But now we're on to the real juicy part of the whole situation here, the real cat fight and all that. It continues, hey everyone, seems like my other post has been deleted. Of course. Thanks again for the comments and support. I found out quite a bit. To start off with, I did expose her and my ex on my story. I unblocked them both to tag them. Shout out to such and such who wrote down what I should say. I saved it and wrote it, but added some other words of my own. My ex actually blocked me after he saw my story. I sent my Reddit post to my sister after that. Hell hath no fury. At the time, she didn't see, but I got a call from my ex's mom. She was furious about everything, but she asked me how I was holding up, if I've heard the news. My heart sank a little bit because I honestly couldn't bear to hear any more bad news. I asked her what she was talking about, and she said, so you haven't heard? I said no, and I asked her to tell me. Apparently, my sister is, wait for it, pregnant. Now, this is funny in the sense that now the sister has to deal with her scumbag ex-fiancé, but still, this has got to really hurt. Not only did his sister cheat and her guy cheated and the wedding's over, but he got her pregnant, Apparently, he told her in an attempt to make a chill out of my sister. I didn't want to hear anymore, so I told her I needed to hang up the phone. Thankfully, she accepted because I literally burst into tears 2 seconds later. After 5 minutes of crying, my sister responded to my story and a text with a Reddit post link. She was texting me in all capital letters, begging me to take the post down. Nah, I'm not going to do that. If I wasn't so upset, I would have laughed a little bit, but I just sat there watching her blow up my phone. I got even angry when she said, I'm coming over and I'm telling Mom that you're spreading my business online. I said, all right, you big baby. She never responded, though. I felt frozen. Spreading your business online to people that don't know who you are. I mean, come on here. But can't take it, huh? 30 minutes later, she's trying to break my door down, so I opened it in a fit of rage, and I started screaming all kinds of shit at her. She shows up at her house trying to break down the door. There you go. Call the police. She's trying to break and enter. I feel my life being threatened. Drag her ass off to jail. She kept screaming at me to take it down, and I told her that's going to stay up for as long as I wanted to. She kept telling me she didn't deserve online hate. And she even tried telling me that she's always been there for me through everything, and that she would have forgiven me if it was the other way around. Get the fuck out of here. Talk about, again, no accountability. In this situation, it's the no accountability to another sister here. Yeah, this same sister, if this girl telling the story here was hooking up with her fiancé, what she would have forgiven her and just, oh, no big deal. What a load of crap. This sister has every right to post this situation online. And again, who cares? These people don't know you. That's when I punched her. I love it. A small part of me felt guilty. No, don't feel guilty. I'm not the fighting type, and that was probably evident in my last post. But she retaliated by saying, it's not my fault he was tired of you. Ooh, ouch. And that's when I told her that I hope she ends up like her dog, and she deserves every bit of hate she's getting for ruining my relationship. I even apologized for not ruining her entire garden and her stupid face at first. Oh my God. Brothers can sometimes fight. You know, brothers, when their kids are roughhousing and wrestling and doing stupid shit, but it's to a whole new level of viciousness. Like, this is why they call it cat fights. And you guys ever seen two kitties rolling around fighting, whether it's play fighting or not? Whoa, screeching, and their hair puffs up, and you see hair everywhere falling off, and just, rah! Yeah. I know I'm wrong for saying this, but the entire time she was playing the victim, she called me evil and told me to rot in hell. Kept saying I was punishing her over a mistake. Here we go, the mistake. Hobag Handbook, Chapter 3. Right there is a mistake. I said, you have no idea what you put me through, and I know you would have done the same thing if you were the victim. She kept crying and insulting me because all she's ever done was support me through everything, and I had the nerve to hurt her and allow strangers to bash her on the internet. What bothers her more? The fact that she got punched, or all these other things, or she's being trashed on the internet? The internet thing, because these assholes, it's all about the show they put on for society. I told her she deserved it, and I don't want her talking to me ever again, and if she comes near me, I'm calling the police. I call the police anyway. Well, the sister could get on her for punching her, but she could say it was self-defense. The girl was entering her house, and she was acting crazy, and self-defense. But this girl could probably claim I'm pregnant, it was the hormones, so who knows. My sister kept saying I was being extremely unfair, and she said that she was sorry in her text, but I wasn't having it. I told her to tell Mom I'm not talking to her again either. Hey, I don't blame her. She asked me if I was really going to cut her off just like that, and I just wished her good luck with her unwanted child and told her to go home. That was the last time she walked off my porch. I don't blame this girl, not one bit. Anyway, I had to clean up my favorite vase because she smashed it, but it doesn't even matter. At least they're out of my life. However, it's weird how sad I feel right now. It's for my own good, but damn, I'll never experience the bond we had once again. On the bright side, seems like I dodged 2 bullets. You did? Well, maybe 3 bullets. First, that asshole that she was engaged to. 2, her asshole sister. And 3, her fucking mom. I mean, they're all assholes. This is like Spaceballs. I'm surrounded by assholes. So, all I can say is just like I say to the dudes, take it one day at a time. She has a relationship with her dad. At this point, I'd be seriously questioning whether, the paternity involved here. Because the way the mom's acting towards her, clearly the other sister's the favorite child here. And, the guilt's going to be on her, like, oh, you're ruining Christmas, you got to make up. No, they don't. She also says, to say that my dad called not too long ago asking me to take every post down because, according to my own mother, my bitch sister is bawling her eyes out over mean people on the internet. As if I'm taking anything down, my dad's pissed about her pregnancy, but my mom continues to defend her by saying we need to chill out on her a little bit. This is why I'm not talking to her. Thanks again to everyone. I'm exhausted and I need to worry about other things. Yes, you do. You need to work on getting your life back in order. But anyhow, nothing like a good cat fight. And again, in a situation like this, when the guy was banging this girl's sister, I'm of course on the side of this girl telling the story because nobody deserves that. If this guy was unhappy with her, fine. Should have broken up with her. End of story. But since he's been with her since high school and she's 30 years old, clearly she was doing something right here. But who knows? But those two can have each other, but I just feel better for that kid if that girl chooses to have it, which, given the way she's describing her sister here, I'm going to be surprised if the sister, So, one day at a time, that's that, and I would have nothing to do with the sister, certainly the fiance, and even the mother, honestly, at this point. Just her and the dad can get along just fine. Now some comments before I wrap this up. One guy says here, Lucas is a piece of shit, but Tia is a type of snake that can never be trusted again. If she do this to her own sister, then she'd do it to anyone else. Nothing is sacred to her. Hope it was worth it because she ruined their family. Every holiday, every birthday, they're all fucked because Tia is a disgusting snake that chose to be with the one person in the world she shouldn't have. There'll be no making this up. There is no forgiveness. No mercy, bitch. Another one. Imagine being a homewrecker and crying that she's the victim because of mean words of internet people. She could not jump online. She could have had her legs closed and not engaged in her sister's lover. Guess wannabe victim, C-word, just has a rough life. What a shit for brains. Again, there's something about sisters and the envy going on me. Again, the old Al Bundy, don't try to understand women. Women understand women. They hate each other type of thing. And one more. It says, fuck no, leave it up. Someone on TikTok or YouTube will forever memorialize their deceit and cheating forever. They deserve so much shit, let it pour all over them. Right here. Guilty. I'm doing the story for YouTube. You did dodge a bullet. Stay in no contact with them, maybe even your mother. Your dad can update when it falls apart and your ex impregnated another woman. He did it once, he'll do it again. Maybe another relative of yours. Oh, God. Pick yourself up and start picking up the pieces. Live your best life. Leave dumpster fire behind. Amen. So there you go, guys. Usually it's the guy telling the story, but we got a girl telling the story here. And I love the fact that she punched her out. Oh, that younger sister deserved it. But I guarantee the sister is more concerned about how she looks online to a bunch of people on Reddit who she's never met, but that's just how it is. So I wish this girl the best. All right, guys, that's it for today. Be sure to comment down below. Let me know what you think about this. Let me know, guys, if you known situation with sisters and the nasty stuff some of them can pull. Let's hear about it in the comment section. And also, guys, you got a great story, definitely send it my way. strongsuccessfulmail@gmail.com. And if it's a good one, I'll definitely post it. And be sure to like the video, share with your friends, and subscribe. I'll catch you next time.